good afternoon, and welcome to the 2015 Santa Parade in historic downtown McMinnville. I'm Eve Fuller along with McMinnville Mayor Rick Olson, and we're here to bring you the parade today. We can't wait. It's a beautiful day for a parade.
Boy, a little chilly, Eve, but I can't wait. Look, clear blue skies. It's going to be a wonderful night. I think we're going to have quite a few people in beautiful downtown McMinnville to watch the parade today.
We've got the police officer right here on his motorcycle. He's been performing for us a little bit beforehand, and now he's leading things off. And coming up, our first participant in today's parade is from the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office.
Their mounted posse is just a beautiful group of horses, and the mounted posse on their horses. It's always nice to see them at the county fair and at different fairs around the county.
I can't imagine a parade that the Yamhill County posse isn't in.
I think they're just great.
I am going to miss Jack Crabtree being in it. And Ish Duckett was always a member of the Yamhill County Sheriff's Posse for many, many years. Oh, beautiful horses, too.
Yeah, aren't they just beautiful?
And look at the hat. That's so cute. We've got the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office posse is coming through, and, we don't want to forget about their search and rescue team and their water rescue as well.
Yeah, their search and rescue team provides a great service to Yamhill County, both during the winter and in the hills and the mountains, and also on the Willamette River. We're known as having the better water rescue through the sheriff's office in the state, and they just do a wonderful, wonderful job.
Sometimes we live in our own little bubble, and you don't even realize how encompassing Yamhill County is, and this is so necessary with the the Willamette River running right through it.
It certainly is.
And every year they do a toy drive, a new toy for somebody in need. They wrap it up and take it out just a few days before Christmas and deliver the toys personally. I started many years ago, and obviously it's still going strong. If you have a new toy for some young girl and boy in Yamhill County and would like to donate it, you could take it unwrapped to the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office anytime between now and about probably the 20th or so.
I think it's the 20th or 21st of
and they'd be happy to
December,
have it.
That's right. And there's Yamhill County's Humvee that they use in a lot of their search and rescue, all-terrain vehicle, and that's actually used in the county more than you'd really think it was used.
I've never seen it here. I didn't know we had one of those, but it's good to know.
We have one. We have all sorts of different vehicles and all serve special purposes.
Now, what would this be used for?
Well, I can see on the side even says volunteer response unit, so I'm sure that's just to carry a lot of search and rescue volunteers to scenes of searches. And make sure they have some place to sit where it's warm during the search.
Well, a wonderful presence from the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. Coming up next, it is the McMinnville High School Grizzlies dance team.
I think they're leading the high school, and it's being led by the McMinnville Kiwanis, and there's their cheese wagon that every year for I think the last 15 years.
Oh, it's been longer than that, hasn't it?
Has it been longer than that? You see it down in front of U.S. National
It's always down in front of the U.S. Bank. We've got cheese heads in the back, dancing away.
Right, and they sell wonderful products. All their cheeses are Tillamook cheeses, and encourage you, if you want to support a good cause, to come on downtown and get some cheese gift packs.
And let's take a listen to the McMinnville Grizzlies dance team.
How good is that, Eve?
That is wonderful.
What a great group of high school students. I think the extracurricular activities in our schools are so important. I think that's just one really good, fine example.
I agree. Rolling through historic downtown McMinnville, we've got some Les Schwab tires and participants. Not a whole lot of candy this year yet.
No, I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not that I need any
No,
myself,
I don't.
but
Me neither. But we've got some gals with Les Schwab Tire Company right here passing out candy.
what a great local organization with what they give to the community in return for the business they get. And all of their fleet of vehicles are always so clean and look so nice.
Well, I just love it. You can go in, you tell them what's wrong, they make it right, and you're done. And it's so fast.
And you're out of there before you know it.
Before you know it, that's right.
This is Breadhour Oil coming through now. They're bringing in one of their large tanker trucks. They're located at Lafayette Avenue in McMinnville. Used to be part of Laughlin Oil,
okay.
And now it's Breadhour Oil. And isn't that a beautiful?
It is a beautiful shiny truck. It is gorgeous. It's so nice to see the local businesses get involved with this. I mean, it's kind of a down home, Christmas parade. But it's lovely to see something like this now. I didn't know that they had taken over Laughlin Oil, and now I do.
Yeah, matter of fact,
and
with the local merchants and participants we have, I think that's one of the things that makes McMinnville that I've always been so proud of what it is. Most everything we see is local in these kind of events, and I couldn't ask for a better city to have been raised in and live in.
I agree. You're listening to the Joyful Noise Band and Choir. Alacrity Salon and Spa, Donette Bolin coming through right now. They are festive.
Boy, they're cute. They're
they
cute.
are
What
decked
nice,
out.
what nice outfits.
Elmer Parker's fire truck is coming up next.
This is the Boy Scouts of America. This fire truck is originally purchased by the McMinnville Fire Department. It's a 1952 FWD. Elmer Parker was a long time, over a 70-year member of the McMinnville Fire Department, and when they retired that truck, he took the truck and he still keeps it parked in his house, but it runs like it was brand new.
Is that him driving it?
No, that wasn't Elmer driving it.
See, I knew you'd be good for something.
Yeah,
All this little trivia of McMinnville that we don't know. Thank you, Rick Olson.
You got it.
Being mayor here is really nice. You know a lot of the history that we wouldn't know about. And that's a lovely fire truck.
It is a nice old fire truck. I hate to admit my age, but that was my training truck when I was on the fire department.
Many years ago.
Many years ago.
Well, a parade wouldn't be a parade without the Mountain Warrior Kung Fu troop. So here we come with the little ones all the way up to the elders.
Gee, I sure hope I didn't do anything to make any of these people mad, these elves mad.
Yeah.
Might upset me a little bit, and I might have to leave you by yourself here for a while. Wow. Very decoratively decked out.
They are. They're in every parade. They really get into it. All right.
A lot of the martial arts moves that some of these little kids can put on, it just fascinates me.
Well, I think it's good coordination, hand-eye workout, everything else. I mean, my gosh.
Yep.
And we've got some presents coming down this street now.
Oh, look at those nice Christmas presents.
Yeah.
This must be part of the Nerd Club.
I'm thinking it could be. I love it.
I love them too.
That's so sweet. So who's driving the news register?
Well, gee,
Dan?
I don't know, but look at the festive lights on the news register vehicle.
It doesn't look like Jeb. So. They are festive lights,
I'm not
aren't
so
they?
sure who that is
I
driving.
don't know either. For two old timers like us to not know
No,
somebody, that's something.
that's amazing.
He must have just moved here. Okay, we've got, let's see, McMinnville Family Eye Care coming up next. Dr. Nick Clark and McMinnville Family Eye Care. Oh,
Great, another great look of
I love
kids
the
in the back,
glasses.
right? And the big lollipop
Lollipops.
decorations
Yep.
and the ribbons and bows.
Oh, one of my favorite shops in downtown McMinnville, Northwest Food and Gifts.
Yes, Northwest Food and Gifts. They've done so much with that old building downtown McMinnville.
Oh, it looks
and
beautiful nowadays.
It's just a beautiful, beautiful
Do you know
building.
you can pick up some bacon-flavored chocolate there?
Bacon-flavored chocolate.
I had no idea till I was looking for it.
Never had bacon. I've had bacon-flavored a lot of things, but never chocolate.
Yep.
I think I might have to go try
You
some
can
of
try
that
it out. Ask James about it.
Yeah, James Tate down there just does a great job with that store.
Well, he's got quite a following here.
Boy, he does. All in matching sweaters.
Yes. Wow. Oh, look at this little one. I bet that's the youngest participant coming up here.
Oh, and the stroller representing Recology.
Yes. Western Oregon Recology.
And look at this fine old Dodge from the original city sanitary
Wow, Fred Cook and
service.
Sons.
Fred
Yeah.
Cook and Sons, and this truck, as you can tell by looking, has been totally restored.
It has been redone,
and
yes.
that truck was actually put in service in McMinnville when the Cook brothers had the garbage service
Wow,
in McMinnville.
that is something. From that to this, look
From
at
that
how
to what
things have
services
changed
are
in
city
our
now.
lifetime. Wow.
Boy, a lot of nice looking kids, a lot of families walking in our
Yes,
parade
this is so
today.
fun for them to come out
It's-
and be a participant in the parade.
It's just wonderful.
Okay, we've got the First Baptist Church up next. I think.
Yeah, I think that's who it is. I didn't see the tag, but
They're offering you to come to their Christmas Eve worship
yep.
at the First Baptist Church right on Cal Street, downtown McMinnville. And we've got some drums. The taiko team from the Sheridan Japanese School.
I just love the listen to the Japanese drums. And the beat of Japanese drums. Last year I had a chance to go down to San Francisco and watch them in Japantown, and it was really, really wonderful. Good.
Wow.
And they're good too.
Well, it's a full body workout.
Oh, it is.
It sure is.
Looks like our viewers are going to hear some good drums.
Yes. You've been watching the Sheridan Japanese School taiko drum participants. You know, I do know that they do competitions, and they're very good.
Oh, yes,
according
and
to friends that I have. That,
The Japanese charter school at Sheridan is just a wonderful place to get an education, and they are pretty good, I hear, in their competition.
I have heard that. Looks like they're having fun as well. Wow, that's an old tractor now. Coming up next, the Yamhill County Historical Society, and they actually got one of their old Alice Chalmers to
Old
work,
Alice, yep.
brought it out and brought it downtown.
If you've never had a chance to be out to the Yamhill County Historical Museum, just west of McMinnville, you'll see probably between 50 and 100 pieces of apparatus,
Oh, it's
such as
amazing.
that tractor that have been fully restored.
You know, my mother grew up on a farm over by Wilsonville, and she went into the historical museum and was amazed. She could name almost every piece of equipment. Oh, we
in
used
there.
to have this, we had this, we had this. It is just amazing what they've done out there in that big warehouse.
It is, and then they moved the old grade school from up above Yam Hill
Yes.
down to the property and
Yep.
totally reassembled the old one-house school.
Gallery Ballet and Tap coming up next. Gallery Ballet.
And up there in front, it looks like by the Christmas tree, that must be Edwina up there, kind
It
of
looks like it, Edwina
waving
Castle.
very, very nicely. What a good-looking float with the white sleigh with the
Yes.
silver trim, and all the kids sitting underneath their
And
blanket,
the Nutcracker right there.
and the Nutcracker right between them.
Yep. Well, you're watching the 2015 Santa Parade down through historic downtown McMinnville. It's being brought to you by McMinnville Community Media. We know it better as MCM TV. We're going to see all the participants and kind of conclude with Santa Claus.
I think so, and Santa Claus will be riding on a new piece of equipment this year that we'll get all
Oh,
see
a
for
brand
the
new piece of
first
fire
time. Brand new
equipment.
piece
All
of fire
right.
equipment.
Sometimes that's more exciting than actually the scene of Santa himself.
It is.
This next float is sponsored by Valley Baptist Church. Looks to be a nativity scene. And they'll have their living nativity from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. on December 11th at the Valley Baptist Church. And some Democrats in our Santa Parade. Yamhill County for Bernie Sanders.
I like some of their signs. Feel the burn. With burn being B-E-R-N. And then right behind that, we have the yellow pickup, the Kids for Bernie.
Kids for Bernie, too. Wouldn't it be a hoot if Bernie was actually here?
Wow, that would be. Who knows? You never can tell. I hear he gets around quite a bit.
They do. And, we've had presidential hopefuls come through McMinnville before.
Yes.
So I don't know that we've ever had anybody in the parade, though.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But you never know. Well, we've got a beautiful red car coming up. It's more from the Nerd Herd. They have a couple of floats in this parade this year.
We had the Nerd Club, and now we have the Nerd Herd.
It's a beautiful evening here in McMinnville.
Oh, it really is.
It's getting dark fast, though.
It really is.
The parade participants are all going down 3rd Street, and once they finish, it will be the lighting of the tree ceremony in front of the McMinnville Public Library.
Yeah, and you might notice if you come downtown this year that this is the second year we've had new decorations across
beautiful.
Main Street
Yes.
with the red stars.
And I've noticed
the
at the end of
garlands.
town too, it says season greetings, and those look fairly new.
Those are newer ones this year.
Okay.
And this year we lit more trees down Main Street, so if you're driving east to west, especially from our location west down 3rd Street in McMinnville, and get to see all the trees
I will have to take
lit
a
and
look.
the new decoration. And then if by chance we get any snow, it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful downtown area.
We've got the Vanderveer Productions, Vanderveer Dancers coming up next, putting on a little show for us.
Very well coached, very well instructed. Vanderveers do a wonderful job with their dancers.
And they start them young too.
Oh, very young. And we have some of those younger ones that are just starting up, coming up towards the back, and they're really doing a great job.
Okay, we have got a spectacular float coming up next. Is this?
I can't tell
I'm
for
not
sure,
sure.
but if it's the McMinnville Garden Club,
Or
or
is
who
it
that
the
may
Potter
be,
House?
it could be the Potter House.
It's
but
a beautifully decorated truck.
I don't know. With all the beautiful lights on that,
Yes.
it kind of looks like your house last time I drove by. it.
Yeah. We've got a little bit of a lag here in the parade. Things are slowing down just a little bit as this truck's making its corner. But look at all those lights.
Boy, there's a lot. I don't know how many lights
I
are
was just
on
gonna
that
say,
truck.
care to
but
guess?
it's right.
There's got to be maybe a couple thousand.
It looks like by the people that are watching the parade, at least at our location, that there's probably quite a few people downtown watching the parade this year.
I think there's quite a bit of people down here. Well, you know, we have the weather on our side.
This year we do have the weather
The
on our
weather
side.
is nice. It is crisp and cold, but it is clear and beautiful. And that's a lot. Last year it was very, if you remember, sleety.
I remember.
Cold,
I
foggy,
remember
sleety,
very well.
wet. Very different.
I'll take the clear and cold any day or the
I
sleet
will
and wet.
too. I will too. And what a beautiful truck. Somebody really put in a lot of work on this. This is
Nice looking
gorgeous.
nativity set and all the snowmen and the reindeers pulling Santa's sleigh.
And you know, you get the effect of this as it gets darker and darker. This will get more beautiful.
Oh, it will. It's just wonderful. I bet it took a lot of people a lot of time to put all that together.
I think you're right.
A lot of ornaments and a lot of yard art on that particular float.
Santa's sleigh, what a beautiful sleigh. And there's
Yeah.
no Santa in it because there's only one Santa Claus and he comes at the end of the parade.
That's correct. That's right. But he has Frosty minding this parade.
That's
or
right.
minding his sleigh on the back there, and Frosty and a lot of the guards and polar bears on the back of that float.
Now we've got the McMinnville Garden Club Rakettes.
The Rakettes. And here they come.
Here they come. And what kind of a vehicle is that? I'm going to leave that up to you.
Boy, I couldn't guess, but it looks maybe like either an older Ford or a Dodge. But I tell you, I've never seen that one in town before, so I'm not so
haven't.
sure myself.
I'm
Oh,
wondering if these Rakettes are going to perform with their rakes. I think they
looks
will.
like it. The McMinnville Garden Club.
Now, does the McMinnville Garden Club, are they the ones that take care of all the trees and the flowers and the pots around town?
They take care of a lot of them, and then there's a couple other groups that take care of some too. They do it all with volunteer
Yes.
labor. You know, the beautiful thing about McMinnville is that we have in various areas like the Garden Club, we have over 1,000 people that volunteer their time in various
I
aspects
had no
of the
idea
city
it was
of
that
McMinnville.
many. That is so awesome.
Decorated rakes.
Sweeping up McMinnville, keeping it clean.
Where were they when I was raking
Yeah,
my
I've got a
leaves?
whole yard full of leaves at my house.
Mine are done now.
I haven't finished. I'm going to do them tomorrow.
They're done and lights are almost all up and
Oh, you are good.
oh yeah.
Good for you. Candy
Trying
must
to
have
get
been
it
on you.
early. Yeah, she has been.
Okay.
Actually, she's out there put some help me put them up. So.
Good for her. Okay, what do we have next?
This looks like the Potter's
It
house.
does
to
look
me.
like the Potter's house.
Nice looking float. A lot of kids on the float.
Little music.
Some silhouettes of some boys and girls
Yeah.
on, and then the real boys and girls
There
on
they
the
are.
float.
Square Deal Construction. Whoops, somebody knocked our light off. That's okay. Square Deal Construction coming up next with their trucks. I like the crown on top there. That's
I do
kind of
too.
nice. Not sure what that has to do with Christmas, but I like it.
I do too, with the blue light, with the blue lights
Yeah.
and the crown. It's a novel idea. It looks like Square Deal is well represented. Here's another truck from Square Deal Construction.
Yep. Local company here in town for your remodeling needs. And they've got one more truck coming up.
And the large, nice green ornament on the green
Yeah.
gold ornament on the top, all decked out,
And a doggy
large
sitting
flashing
there.
lights.
Yeah. And the dog's going, what the heck am I doing tonight here?
I think he likes it. Looking at all the people watching the parade in downtown McMinnville.
Well, sure. We've got the 45th annual Marchant Nutcracker coming up, and these must be the ballet dancers from the Marchant Ballet.
It's another great organization, and I believe
And it's a great tradition here in McMinnville.
It is,
They
and
put on the Nutcracker every year.
Right, and
at
I
the-
believe this year it's the 18th, 19th, and 20th of December.
And this is the 45th year. I mean, this
Isn't
is
that
something they've
amazing?
done every
Yeah.
year. Started out a friend of mine's mother years ago, and she's passed it down, and it's awesome. Those kids, you grow up taking ballet, dreaming of when you're going to star in the Nutcracker.
That's
it
right.
It really is something.
I've always said if you're a youth in McMinnville and you want something to do, there's something here
There
to
is something
fit
for
everybody.
everyone. And the Marchant Nutcracker is at the Ice Auditorium. No, it's not the Ice Auditorium. It's at the Doug Anderson Auditorium at McMinnville High School every single year. So
very large gingerbread man.
Yes.
That's over there dancing with
There they
everybody.
go.
And
looks like we've got the Boy Scouts coming up, or Cub Scouts.
this is, I think, the first one I believe is the McMinnville Boy Scouts. With their tannish green shirts on, and
The Cascade Pacific Council of Boy Scouts. Were you a Boy Scout, Rick?
actually I was Troop 233, used to meet in the old National Guard Army, which is now our community center.
Oh, wow, that was a long time ago.
That was a lot. Thanks, Steve. I didn't think we were going to talk about that.
Yeah. I'm surprised you still remember your troop
Oh,
number.
yes, 233.
That's
And then right by
awesome.
we have the Cub Scouts of America, and that's Pack 522 of the Cub Scouts.
Well, that's okay. I was a Brownie many, many years
You
ago
were a
as well.
you were a
Yes,
Brownie. Well, the
indeed.
Scouting program is another wonderful program. It gives a lot of children, a lot of teenagers in McMinnville things to work for. It teaches good citizenship and good teamwork.
Well, and some of their volunteer activities, some of their volunteer projects are amazing.
Just amazing.
Yes. Okay, we've got, this is what coming up? We do have a list of everything coming up, but sometimes it goes not quite in order. So we're looking at,
Oh, this is another one of the Boy Scouts.
oh, is this more Boy
So
Scouts?
I can tell. Trustworthy, brave, helpful, friendly, courteous,
there's
kind,
your motto. You should
obedient,
know that.
obedient, cheerful, brave, clean, and reverent.
There you go. Oh, these are the little,
Yeah.
are Weeblos younger Boy Scouts or
Well, Weeblos are actually part of the Cub Scouts.
Cub Scouts? Okay.
And then the older Boy Scouts are Eagle Scouts.
Eagle Scouts.
Get their Eagle Scout representative. Look at all those
Yeah,
kids.
they're a
Looks like
little excited.
they're just having a great time.
Yep. Local Boy Scouts, look at me. And then the moment we've all been waiting for, the brand new fire truck.
This is a brand new Pierce 100-foot aerial platform truck, and Santa's up there riding on the platform. This is one of the newest purchases from the McMinnville Fire Department. Replaced a truck that was about 35 years old, and it's really, really nice, and it'll get Santa any place he wants to go.
And Santa's looking good this year.
Santa is looking good.
Haven't heard a ho 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 yet, but I believe he's got one or two in him.
Yeah, the nice thing about this truck is when they put out the braces, especially Santa doesn't even have to climb down. They just lower the basket all the way down to the ground and let him walk off.
And I don't see Mrs. Claus this
No.
year.
I hope he didn't leave her home.
I know. Well, Santa is headed down historic downtown McMinnville to the public library, where they will be lighting up the tree in probably about a half an hour or so. It's our annual 2015 Santa Parade.
And it's just been such a great parade as we watch Santa waiting to make his way down Main Street. Once again, I think we both could say we're very proud of the Downtown Association, and we'd like to thank MCM for broadcasting the parade again this year. And for all of you that are going to be watching or are watching it right now, we wish you all a Merry Christmas.
We do. Very Merry Christmas. And you know, this is a community event. You can certainly be a part of it. It doesn't take much. All you have to do is let the McMinnville Downtown Association know that you want to be in the parade. You pay your small entry fee, and you can be a part of the parade next year. We've been broadcasting the 2015 Santa Parade.
And Eve, once again, it was great working with you, and I look forward to seeing you in the future.
And I look forward to seeing you two around town,
Good.
Rick.
Thank you, Eve.
Thanks for joining us. Happy holidays, everybody.